Hi, I'm Alex and welcome back to the Boathouse Paddle Series where we talk about everything concerning paddle. Today's topic, discounts. What are they good for? How do I create them? If you log into your paddle account and go under catalog and discounts, you'll find the list of discounts. In this case, there are none in this account, so I'll go ahead and add one. There are three different types of discounts that Paddle supports. The most obvious and most used is probably percentage, where it's just a percentage of the total sum on the invoice. If you have a subscription, it would be the percentage of that subscription cost. If you have a subscription with multiple items, for example, add-ons or multiple users, it just takes off a percentage of the total sum of that invoice. The amount is a fixed amount, so this is more for digital product sellers. If you want to have $50 off a certain product, or you're running a sale, for example, then you choose this option. Less frequently used is amount per unit. You can create a price where people can purchase multiple units in that subscription, like 10 user licenses, and you might want to give a fixed dollar amount off for each user. More often than not, you'll still be using the percentage to do that. So in this case, we're just going to create a 50% percentage discount, and the discount description is internal, so your customers won't see this. So you can add something like education. If you're giving this to, for example, a forum of teachers or something like that, you can do that. Or if it's specific for a customer, you might want to add the customer name to the discount description so you know who got it. Now, the first switch here, recurring discount, is important. The recurring discount, if you don't activate it, and by default you can see it is off, the percentage discount will only apply to the first payment on a subscription. But if you want to give 50% off all of the payments of that subscription, so 50% off your monthly plan forever, then you will want to activate the recurring discount option. And then you could choose if it's until further notice, which is more common, sort of it's a 50% forever, or for a custom number of billing periods, so for the next 6 months, for example. Now, discounts can be used in different ways. You can apply a discount in your paddle account to a customer, so they don't need to enter it during checkout. You can do it after they've already done the first payment or completed the checkout. But you can also create a discount code that you can hand out to people. Now, you might want to hand that out to one person, and then you will want to, for example, limit the number of times the discount can be redeemed to one time or however many times they're allowed to. If you're adding that discount code to a forum or to any public website, for example, you might want to limit it to a certain time period, which you can do with the top checkbox. And you can say, okay, they're only allowed to redeem this discount to a certain date in the future. If you're using these options, you'll most likely want to create a discount code, something that you could pass on, a string or something that will represent that discount and they can add during their checkout. Now, you can, of course, just generate a random code, which Paddle provides for you. In my experience, it's easier to do something like spring sale because you can deactivate discounts at any time once the spring sale is finished, for example, but it's much easier for people to remember if they hear it in a podcast, if they see it on their phone, but later want to apply it when they're at their computer. It's much more simpler to remember something that is 2 words, like in this case. What you also probably want to do is limit the discount to certain products. If you're selling, if you have a 50% off sale for a digital product, you will select the product in question. You can also restrict it to certain plans. More likely for a SaaS subscription, for example, you'll have the whole product, but you have the option of doing it per price if you want. And then you have it in your list here. And if you ever want to delete the discount, you can simply go to archive and then it's gone and not available anymore. Or you can go into the discount settings again. And for example, you can switch on the limiting and you can set it to the limit that it's currently being used at, for example. That's the way you use discounts in Paddle. Thank you for watching.